What moment in your life made you wish for the ground to open up and swallow you? When I served in the Marines, my infantry unit was sent to Norway to do field exercises on a soccer pitch next to an elementary school. We all looked super out of place and even downright disturbing, practicing war drills with weapons and gear 200 yards away from a fourth-grade math class. Well, one day about 12 of us were walking to a nearby gas station to get some snacks, and right as we made it to the main entrance of the school, the doors opened and the kids came out. There were only a few kids, probably 6 or 7 years old, but they were gawking at us like we had 5 heads as we walked by with our guns and huge snowsuits. Nobody was saying or doing anything, but then someone in my group, I don't know who, God help me, I don't know who, threw a snowball and hit a little girl in the leg, and thus, those little Norwegian children unleashed hell. The girl let out a shrill cry in unintelligible Norse, and the doors to the school burst open. School children flooded out like a never-ending flood of something that never ends. Those little devils began slinging snowballs at us faster than the laws of physics should allow. We instantly became overwhelmed. We couldn't see. We couldn't run. We could barely breathe. The only thing we could do is stand there and take it. We tried to return fire and threw 1, maybe 2 half-packed crappy snowballs that fell apart in the air, our arms flailing like a drunk octopus. You see, I am from Texas. We were a unit stationed in North Carolina. We were so outmatched and out of our element it only made the kids laugh harder. We tried to perform a flanking maneuver, but the kids were too fast. They cut us off, and then I turned to my comrades, and those sissies were leaving me behind. I could see them speed waddling like toddlers who just crapped themselves back to camp, all looking like an effed up pair of white Teletubbies. That's when I realized I was alone, and that this battle was about survival. I tried pulling my hood over my head and keeping my head down. Well, it appears to me that these Norwegian 7-year-olds studied Napoleon because they divided and they conquered. They swarmed me and physically tried to drag me to the ground, cackling like a pack of hyenas descending on a wildebeest. I tried to sling them off by spinning, but unfortunately I came out of one of my boots and fell. I began to scream and plead for them to stop, but they neither understood nor gave a single Nordic cap. They literally pinned me down with about 5 kids on each limb. It was then that I actually thought, oh crap, I'm really in trouble. My snow mittens were ripped off and flung into trees. They started shoving snow down my suit. Have you ever had anyone drop an ice cube down your shirt? Well, now imagine someone shoveling handfuls of ice cubes down your shirt. It literally shocked the breath out of my body. They left me laying like a Family Guy accident victim, moaning and screaming in the cold, rifle packed with snow and dirt, boot buried somewhere. They ran away laughing, jabbering in their crazy language. I lay there trying to figure out just what in the great American F had happened.